Hey everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. This video will be a guide on how to dropship from Temu to eBay. At the moment, Temu is very popular for its wide range of cheap items, while eBay is a well-known online marketplace that millions of people use every single day. Putting these two platforms together lets you find products on Temu at low costs and then sell them on eBay at higher prices to make a profit. So in this guide, I'm going to show you a practical way to do that, even though Temu and eBay do not directly connect. We're going to be using a middleman platform, which is Shopify, plus a few specific applications. That way you can sync products and orders with less hassle. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be ready to start dropshipping from Temu to eBay, provided you watch your profit margins and keep an eye on the shipping times. Most people know that eBay has a huge user base. It's one of the oldest online selling platforms, with many shoppers looking for deals. Temu, on the other hand, has gotten a lot of attention for having extremely low prices and a big variety of items. Some of the products on Temu are also unique or trendy, which can be a big draw for eBay buyers seeking new things. So as a dropshipper, your goal is to find cheap items that you can mark up and sell somewhere else. If Temu lists a pair of headphones for only $3, for example, and you see a similar product selling on eBay for $15, that might be a chance for you to profit. When someone on eBay pays you $15 for the item, you purchase it from Temu for $3 and then ship it straight to the buyer's address. Of course, keeping the difference minus any fees. Of course, you will need to watch out for shipping times and eBay's rules about shipping windows. But the main attraction is that eBay has lots of traffic and Temu can have great deals or unusual items that can do well on eBay. Now, Shopify is known as a good place to set up an online store, but you can also use it in the background as an inventory manager or the bridge between eBay and suppliers like Temu. One reason is that Shopify has a large app store full of third-party integrations, and some of them connect with eBay, letting you sync products from your Shopify products page to your eBay listings. Others can link to suppliers such as Temu, AliExpress, or so many different ones, letting you import items directly into Shopify. By combining these apps, you can pull in products from Temu, store them in Shopify, and then push them out to eBay. You don't even have to run a main Shopify store that customers see. Instead, your Shopify account can act like a backstage area for your products. So to actually run this strategy, we will have to create or log into our Shopify account. After that, you want to install an eBay integration app so Shopify can talk to eBay. And then finally, you will install another application or tool to import items from Temu to Shopify. So once you open your Shopify admin, you will see a left-hand menu with items like Home, Orders, Products, and the Application section. Click on Apps and then take a look for a button that leads you to the Shopify App Store. Onto the store, type eBay in the search bar, and then you will see a list of applications. Some popular examples are like Codisto, InkFrog, or QuickSync for eBay. Each one does something similar. It syncs your inventory to eBay and pulls eBay orders back to Shopify so you can manage everything in one place. I would recommend that you pick one that fits your needs perfectly, read a few reviews, and see if it has a free plan or a trial period. For example, this application might offer a free trial, but then it charges something little per month on the plan. Installing one of these applications usually means that you have to click Add App and then let it have permission to see your Shopify data. Next, it will prompt you to connect your eBay account by logging into your eBay or approving the connection. After that, your Shopify store can list items on eBay, and eBay orders can show up in your Shopify Orders tab. Once that's done, your eBay connection is set, but you still don't have your Temu items into Shopify. And that will take us to the next step, which is connecting Temu to Shopify. So Temu does not really have an official Temu to Shopify application that you can install directly. Instead, third-party tools can do the heavy lifting. Their main job is to import product details from Temu like the title, images, description, and price, and then create a matching product entry into Shopify. For that, some applications that you might see include Dropship Man, which is an application that claims it can import from Temu, AliExpress, and other sources. Again, look for one that has a free trial or a small monthly fee. There's also Sifi, which is another dropshipping tool that can bring in products from AliExpress, Shein, Amazon, and so on, possibly including Temu. In some cases, these applications use a Google Chrome extension approach, where you simply visit Temu, find an item that you like, and then click a special extension button. The item's data automatically transfers to your Shopify store. Alternatively, you might copy the product URL and then paste it into the aggregator application. It scrapes the information from that page, such as pictures, descriptions, prices, etc., and builds a Shopify product entry. Once it's in your Shopify products list, you can rename the product, tweak the description, set your own prices, or pick which images to display. It's best to check that the shipping times or product details are correct. Sometimes you might want to fix the grammar in the item description or remove some awkward lines from the original Temu listing. This is also where you decide how much markup you will be adding over Temu's cost. Next up, let's go ahead and lay out the entire process in plain language. First, browse Temu for products that you think would sell well. Maybe you would see some cool mini humidifier that costs $3. After that, you check eBay's listings for the same or similar products to see how much it's being sold for. If you see the same item going for $9 or $10, you will have your potential profit margin there. Next up, you import that humidifier from Temu into your Shopify store using one of the aggregator applications that we talked about. Inside your Shopify product section, set the name to something appealing and then choose nice pictures and set your sale price around that same price. After that, you sync the item to eBay using your eBay integration application from earlier. This creates an eBay listing with the details that you set in Shopify. You can also customize shipping and handling times. Once that's done, your listing is live on eBay for potential buyers to see and purchase. When an order comes in on eBay, it will show up in Shopify as well thanks to the sync application that we're using. You will see that one item sold with the buyer's shipping information. After that, you go to Temu, often by using the aggregator application extension, and order the item, entering your buyer's address. Temu will then ship the product directly to them. And finally, you mark the order as shipped in Shopify, which notifies eBay. The buyer gets a shipping confirmation, and your profit is the difference between your eBay sell price and Temu's cost, factoring in any eBay fees and the aggregator application fees. In other words, you handle marketing and pricing, eBay brings you shoppers, and Temu supplies the items. Now, one big difference to note is that Temu's shipping can take 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes faster, sometimes slower. eBay customers often expect quicker delivery, such as 5 to 7 days or less. That's why it's wise to state a longer shipping window in your listing so customers are not too surprised if they wait a little bit. Also, keep in mind that eBay measures your handling time, which is how many days you take before an order is marked as shipped. If you set a 1-day handling time but it takes Temu a few days to process, that might cause problems. So be careful with your shipping settings and ensure that you are telling the truth about how long it actually takes. Also, watch out for the possibility that packages might arrive with Temu's branding. Some dropshippers prefer to mention in the listing that the item may arrive from a partner warehouse, or they choose items that come in plainer packaging. This might help avoid confusion or negative feedback. Communication is key. If a buyer asks about shipping speed or packaging, be honest that it ships from your supplier's warehouse and that it might need a little bit more time to arrive. Now, when it comes to the pricing strategy, make sure that you do the math on eBay fees, PayPal, or eBay managed payments fees. Factor in the application's monthly fees or per transaction fees. So if you buy an item from Temu at $4 and list it for $10, you might see around $1 or so in eBay fees, leaving you around $5 minus the aggregator costs. That might still net you a few dollars of profit, which can add up if you sell many units. Also, check if shipping is free on Temu for that product, or if it only ships free if you meet a certain spending limit. To find very good items on Temu, look for reviews or items that are already popular, but also check eBay. If too many eBay sellers carry the same item at a low price, your listing might not stand out. You want to seek something with moderate competition and a decent gap between Temu's cost and eBay's typical sale price. For that, you might need to test a few items to see which ones catch on with eBay buyers. Now, it's very good to test the process with 1 or 2 items before listing dozens or hundreds. See how well the aggregator application works, confirm shipping speed, check item quality, and confirm that you can handle any out-of-stock issues on Temu. Always keep an eye on changes to Temu's prices. If Temu raises a product's cost or runs out of stock, your application might or might not automatically update on eBay. Some of the apps let you auto-update pricing or set alerts when stock is low. You might also want to take advantage of eBay's advanced listing features like the item specifics, good photos, and strong descriptions. That way you can actually stand out from other sellers. By rewriting or improving on the standard product information from Temu, you could rank higher in eBay's search. Another idea is building your own eBay feedback rating by selling lower value items first so buyers see that you are a reliable seller. And lastly, watch out for any policy changes on eBay about dropshipping, as eBay's official stance is that dropshipping is allowed if you fulfill orders directly from a wholesaler. But if you rely on something like Temu, it's wise to package it as if you are a normal retailer. Try to keep your shipping details and return policies in line with eBay's guidelines and always respond quickly to buyer messages or potential returns. And that really covers the main steps plus some information and tips on how to dropship from Temu to eBay, using Shopify plus a couple of specialized applications to bridge this gap. Thanks so much for watching this video. Definitely let us know if you found it to be helpful, informative to watch. Leave us in the comments down below if you have any other questions. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any follow-up content that we can make relating to this one.